So gardening 101 for today. If you have nothing to do, we're in the beautiful backyard. If you're quarantining, staying at home orders, as you can see the kids outside with a little pop-up pool. Again, gardening 101, whether you're doing a traditional style gardening, container gardening, or even flatbed gardening, this is how we're gonna start here in Hawaii for today. Yeah, this day brought me a lot of joy, a family project. My dad had the idea of having Kalo in the yard, or taro, and we all kind of honed in on this one spot where we saw and we all picked it together. You know, we see a papaya tree in the yard, we have a banana tree, but this was an area that was very compact and there was nothing you could eat in there. So we all picked that spot. And of course, those three things you need to think about is one, location, where are you going to plant? So beautiful Hawaii in that spot, that's the one we picked. Two was the crop, we're picking Kalo. And three, have all those materials next to you so you're not running around the yard.
This right here is called the Hawai'i plant. It's basically a medicinal herb that you can boil and drink into a tea. And
A tea?
Yeah, it doesn't taste very good, but it's really good for you. It's high in fiber too, so.
Now, if you pick a location and it's where direct sunlight is and it's clean, good for you. But like us, we want to do it the hard way. So we picked a spot, had to clean it all out, pulling everything up, uprooting it. A lot of those roots have been there for a very long time, so it was very hard. I probably only did as much as what you see in this video, and the brothers did the rest. But one tip is to have a pop-up tent over the area that you're working so that you can stay nice and cool, and make sure to take water breaks. Now, my safety tip for the day is to wear the proper footwear, closed covered shoes, but I guess culturally, if we're not barefoot, we're wearing slippers and just being extra careful. And of course, we don't have the proper tools to help us dig out everything, but it was just so much fun seeing the family just put themselves together. And we thought it was going to take a couple hours, but it took like 4 or 5, 6 hours.
If you're looking for weight, look no further.
I will say that a good tip is to use something, a shovel or anything, to really dig deep if a root is really in there, and use leverage to help uproot it just a bit, and then you can pull the rest out. There were some plants that had thorns on the bottoms, so thanks, Dad, for letting us know. And we, in that case, had to cut it first, cut it in pieces, carefully remove those leaves, and then uproot it from the bottom. That's how I place it. Jordan's leveling out the ground so that it looks like that. A project is only as strong as its foundation. Oh. And we're doing this design this way because it's not going to be symmetrical to anything on the other side. So we're just giving it a little bit of character. And we made it smaller than the last little garden bed that was here. So there's a walkway, and we can also reach our crops easier, leaving the statues there. So we set the barrier, the boys leveled everything out. Skylar, my heart, was so cute. I love getting kids really involved, especially at such a young age. Let them, you plant the seed and let them just continue to water that passion to take care of something other than themselves. And it was so amazing to see him in the yard like that, and he loves yard work, so good for him. But anyway, we continue to pick the crop of Kalo, native Hawaiian plant, and then there's a whole story on it as well, which I would love to share with you one day. But we definitely wanted to fill that yard up with Kalo just to connect us back to our culture, to just, it's a great story starter or conversation starter as well. So we went up Ka'ala. Uncle Butch is the caretaker up Ka'ala in Wai'anae, Oahu, and the most beautiful place in the world.
Oh, mom's wearing heels. Rubber shoes. High, not too high.
So we picked each place we wanted each plant to be. You can use your post hole digger, dirt snatcher, shovel, whatever. And you're gonna mark those places, remove the plants, dig your holes, and then you're gonna line it with some fresh soil, put your plant in, then cover it with some fresh soil and water it so everything sets.
Now you put your stuff in. Okay.
Wait a minute, there's a lot of work.
Well, in 9 to 12 months, we can see it fully grown. Until then, we can watch it every day, growing and enjoying Waimanalo, Hawaii, just like Skylar. Definitely thank you for watching this video. Please press subscribe and comment what you like below, and also let me know what you're doing with your family. That's it for now. Stay safe, stay healthy. Aloha.